Alright, round 3. It's a keep. Good hand, too. Opponent is playing first on the mulligan. Alright, looks like we're up against Merfolk. That was a good draw, actually. Sky Marcher should work well with our Oathsworn Vampire, too. Nobody expects the Sworn Guardian. I'd rather progress the board for now. I could attack into that, and Moment of Triumph, it just does not seem worth it. Plus, the fact that Oathsworn Vampire enters tapped, I think, is important. I could have just attacked, but I think that, I'm almost positive they would have blocked. They don't care about losing a Sworn Guardian. And the fact that we have all this lifelink, I think, makes it fine. One less if you... Oh, okay. It's pretty good. The Bloodletter is a good draw, too. We probably just cast the Sky Marcher. So we're up to 6 on the Ascend front, which is pretty good. Definitely taking this. They probably have a bounce, I'm guessing, for Sky Marcher, but we'll just accept that. Guessing they just pass and then bounce our Sky Marcher is my assumption. Although, maybe if they were to do that, maybe they should have just bounced there. So I didn't even offer them the trade. But we'll see. If they do play a bounce, it would have been better to play the Bloodletter, but having lifelink is way better than just draining for 1. It's actually a pretty good draw. Alright, well, getting in with the Sky Marcher, gaining our life. Yeah, that was overall net benefit. So we'll play our Bloodletter now. Drain and pass. So we can block the Siren Reaver now. Okay, so they had the River Herald's Boon. Which is fine too. That'll eat up their turn. Pride of Conquerors is gonna be pretty good here too. So I guess we just attack with everything. They probably don't block anticipating a trick, which is also just fine. So kill both their things, gain some life. I think that ultimately panned out way better than, like, losing a Bloodletter to a River Herald's Boon is way better than, like, losing all of our dudes to a River Herald's Boon after we play a Pride of Conquerors. That is for sure. Plus, this Sky Marcher has already done so much work. It's already dealt 5 to them and gained his 5 life, which is just huge. This guy's a real indicator of how ridiculous Vampire Nighthawk is. And they're both uncommons too. Yeah. Nighthawk was like just like a mistake. Nighthawk is not make sense. All right. That's nice. Puts us ahead on the race too. So I can play the bishop here, get rid of their guy. Can also divine verdict. Probably just gonna verdict, I think. Well, I guess the thing about bishop is it's only gonna boost 1. Which is kind of why I want to wait for something bigger. I think that actually does make sense. Putting another body on the board is good, but I personally think it makes more sense to wait for something bigger. Well, that's not bigger. Oof. The greed. I guess they could have. No, they don't have any cards left yet. I mean, I guess it's not greed. They just assume we don't have anything, so we're definitely punishing that play, though. It is big time punishment. And we can just vanquish this. Continue to beat. Once again, I don't need to save bishop, but just for anything that's bigger than a 1/1. Well, there you have it. Bigger than a 1/1. Sounds good to me. So, their deck looks pretty good, though. They have, from what... They didn't really make the best decisions, but then again, they had to mulligan, too. Sworn Guardian is kind of a... Not even kind of. Sworn Guardian's a turd, but double River Herald's boon or whatever is definitely scary. Golden Demise should be good for the most part against their opponent's deck, depending on how many opportunities they get to cast River Herald's boon. Our removal looks good otherwise, though. Like, everything else should be able to deal with their stuff. We don't want to bring in the judgments, I don't think. Cleansing Ray, we don't want to bring that in either. Duress does actually deal with River Herald's Boon, or at least let us know when we have to deal with it, but I think we just stick to the same plan here. Alright, we're keeping this. We need to draw another vampire to turn this Sky Marcher on, but if we can, we're looking good. There you go. Ask and ye shall receive. Considering every creature in our deck is a vampire, I guess that's really not that unusual, is it? That we would draw a vampire. Look at that Sworn Guardian doing work. Look at that, punishing. Alright, well, the good news is we can attack into that very safely. And then we'll play a Sky Marcher and pass. And we'll reveal Conquistador. I don't want them to know about the Glorifier. Alright. Looks like Sworn Guardian is a big boy now. Alright. Ooh, Gleaming Barrier. Well, not intimidated. So, we go Glorifier, pump the Lifelinker, and let the punishment continue here. Because Lifelink is good. Lifelink's real good. So we're up to 7 on the Ascend front. Definitely will double block the Sworn Guardian. That seems fine. Not really punished at all. Sure. So, trade a dive down for a Sanguine Glorifier. I'm actually not unhappy with that at all. I fear the dive down a lot more when I cast a removal spell. Moment of Triumph is pretty good. We can even recover our Glorifier, which is kind of cool, but probably makes more sense to just get the Conquistador value now. Although playing another Glorifier is pretty nasty. We might just recover. We're certainly not in any immediate danger here, so. Okay. And even if they have the River Herald's Boon, which they have 3 spells in hand because they've only played 3 lands, but we can block the Aspirant on the Mistbinder if they swing with everything, and then when they attempt to punish us with the River Herald's Boon, we'll just Moment of Triumph. I suppose we'll end up losing our thing, but that's okay. We're just going to win on the back of this lifelinker. Jeez, it's like I don't know, I think I'm just psychic, guys. I have weird psychic abilities. Oof, that was a good draw. Alright, well, let the nastiness ensue here. Drain you, pump team, get in for 4 and pass. Alright, what do you do again? Search for a merfolk, put it top of your library, and then whenever you play a merfolk, that thing gets bigger. That one's kind of... it's not bad. It's kind of one of the least exciting ones, though. Might be the least exciting one. The dinosaur one has proven to be ridiculous. Just a board wiper. I think in this format, the red one's got to be the best. But I really like the pirate one a lot, too. The drain pirate one. It's good for aggro. See which one they find. Alright, so they get a Shaper Apprentice so they can attempt to keep themselves alive. So yeah, now we just play Glorifier, pump our Sky Marcher. So how much life has Sky Marcher gained us now? Probably like, I can't even count how much he's gained us. He's gained us countless life. Probably 15 life or something absurd like that. So we can cast Vanquish the Weak on the Shaper Apprentice, and worst case scenario, they have River Herald's Boon. They're still forced to block our Sky Marcher and lose it. So, seems fine to me. Well, there you have it. Guess we could have attacked the Glorifier too. Alright, so we're going to go on 2-1. I think our deck was super strong. Disappointing loss in round 2, but what can you do, folks? What can you do, really? Yeah, great deck. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you then.